He's saying this is a sexual orientation, like being heterosexual, like being homosexual. It's not something that can be changed. Is that accurate?
He's saying it's an orientation fixed from birth, which some of the research is showing now. It's hard to measure because, you know, children don't have sex or look at pornography or all the things that we might use to measure sexual orientation. So we really don't know. But an orientation is different from a compulsion. Right. And one of the things we know about pedophiles is that they are often compulsive. By the way, pedophilia is when there's more than 5 years age difference between the perpetrator and the victim is prepubescent. So let's call him someone who has a sexual orientation towards children. We don't know if he's really a pedophile.
I'm going to bring him in. His name is Todd. This is the man who wrote the article. He says he is a pedophile. He is a moderator for a website, Virtuous Pedophiles, verped.org. And Todd, you were a young teenager when you first realized you were attracted to children. Is that accurate?
That's correct.
And what did you do to combat this? How are we? I mean, I think some people would be skeptical when you say I've controlled these urges.
Well, when I was 13, I repressed a lot of it. I kind of felt like it was it was something that I would get past eventually. So I didn't really dwell on it too much.
And Todd, you had sexual abuse in childhood. Is that accurate?
Yes.
And you became a drug addict also, right?
Yeah, but that had to do with when I was depressed and.
Well, but being unregulated, being traumatized, that's, you know, I would say 100% of my patients, well, for sure. If you had bad enough addiction that you needed to see me when I was running a program, you had physical or sexual or both abuse in childhood. That's just the way it goes. So drug addiction is set up by this many times. My question then is, how do you know what you did when you were loaded?
Well, I never got that high. I took a few hydrocodone just to kind of deal with the pain. I was working out every day, you know, so I was in physical pain a lot from that because I was depressed. And, you know, when you're depressed, your brain doesn't deal with doesn't produce the chemicals that alleviates pain.
Todd, I want to get some input from our audience here, if you don't mind. Yes, sir, go ahead.
I just have a question about what support exists for that. If we're saying that it is like alcoholism, is there programs, is there support to prevent people that have come out as saying, like, this is something I'm inclined towards?
I think that's part of the issue.
This is what he's doing.
That's the main thing.
Well, he's creating a community. He's creating a community so that if you have these feelings, as opposed to acting out on them, which is the horrible crime, that means that a child is being put in that position. Yeah. You go to this community and you try and work through it with other people.
But it's also dealing with the mental health issues that we don't deal with in this nation.
Is he going to the community for treatment, or is he going to the community to talk about having sex with children? It's like a drunk-a-log at an AA meeting.